A young woman named Lila sits alone at night, scrolling social media. The city lights blur outside her window. Have you ever had everything outsiders want, and yet secretly wished for someone else's life? What if the real danger isn't what you lack, but what you long for? Lila, a successful marketing exec, glides through glamorous pitches, admired by colleagues. You've built a life people envy, but why does it feel so empty? Lila's feed fills with former friends. Some are launching startups, others posting engagements, travel, victories. When you measure your worth by others, you'll always come up short. She double taps with a forced smile. Insecurity creeps in. Have you ever felt a sting from a friend's success, even when you're supposed to be happy? Lila is commended at work, but her joy is hollow. She waits for validation. Her rival, Emily, lands a magazine cover. Lila is consumed by bitterness. Comparison is the thief of joy. But what if it's also the architect of your own suffering? Lila's life starts to unravel. Insomnia, missed deadlines, mood swings, rising tension. She gossips about Emily, trying to catch a sliver of superiority. He who seeks to surpass others walks with a heavy burden. At a rooftop party, Lila meets an elderly artist draped in simple robes. The artist shares tea, says, "Desire is a fire. It warms, but left unchecked, it burns you to cinders. Can you remember the last time you were grateful just to breathe?" Lila, restless, visits a peaceful temple garden. She sits beneath blossoming trees, watching fallen petals float in the pond. Peace is found not by adding more to your life, but by subtracting the noise of comparison. What if envy isn't about wanting what others have, but about forgetting what you already possess? Lila journals, flashes of childhood, her mother's embrace, laughter, playing in the rain. It is not struggle that breaks us. It is the relentless hunger for what is not ours. Lila writes a heartfelt letter to Emily, congratulating her honestly, apologizing for her silence. Could you celebrate others instead of envying them, even for a moment? She begins volunteering at a local youth center, guiding girls who feel never enough. Her envy loosens its grip. She wakes up lighter, her mind at peace. Wisdom returns. A flower does not think of competing with the one next to it. It just blooms. Lila, now grounded and radiant, stands before a group, mentoring. No one escapes hardship in life, but it is not struggle that breaks a person. It is envy that slowly eats them alive. Lila reconnects with old friends, travels to see her mother, embraces a simple, content life. Lila looks refreshed, gentle but strong. Hardship is a part of life, but the shadow of envy poisons joy. What are you missing right now? Because you're gazing at someone else's light instead of nurturing your own. Pause, breathe, write down what you're truly grateful for. Choose to uplift others. Step into the next chapter of your life, not defined by envy, but by purpose. If this story spoke to your heart, share it with someone who needs to see their own worth again. Like, subscribe, and become part of our community, where your story matters.